Do you need some
No,
help?
I think it's fine. It's recording. Yep. Wonderful. Thank you.
Love it. Let's give him a round of applause.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Before I get started with the speech, you're a counter, right? Okay. Before I get started with the speech, just like to give you more context about that. So, my name is Lucas Mello. For those who don't know me, I've been a member of the club since April last year, and that's gonna be my third speech. Once you become a member, you're gonna gain access to Toastmasters platform. You're gonna create your account, and they have a section called Base Camp, which is the education program section. In the Base Camp, you have sort of courses, which we call pathways. The pathways are different types of speaking courses, speeches courses that you can learn different type of speech. You can do a regular presentation, you can do a humor speech, you can do a professional speech, if you want to give a speak at the Congress. There's tons of different types of speech for you to learn from. And I picked today the presentation mastery. If I'm not mistaken, it's the most basic one, the most simple one for entry level, because before I attended this Toastmaster Club, I had zero experience with public speaking. So that was a very nice way for me to learn some skills and the basic of what public speaking really is. You don't have to do that. We are a very flexible club, as Ari mentioned at the beginning. But if you're really interested in learning the ins and outs of public speaking, it's a very nice thing to do. I learned a lot from it. So just to give you more context about that. Wonderful. Let's get started with the speech. Fellow Toastmasters, guests, and friends. A couple of weeks ago, at the beginning of our meeting, Dao, she's not here today, she asked us about our New Year's resolutions. Do you remember that? That got me thinking, how is your progress with your 2025 New Year resolutions? How many of us, on the night of December 31st, made several goals, but now don't even remember where we celebrated New Year's Eve? I forgot what I was gonna say now. Okay, I got it. For those who remember some of the goals, are you following through? Are you tracking them? If so, congratulations, because that is extremely hard and requires a lot of commitment to yourself. So props to you. In December 2023, I made several goals for 2024. Ask me how many I have achieved. I don't know. I don't remember them. But on the last day of 2024, some months ago, something remarkable happened to me, and I wanted to share with you guys tonight. My friends and I, we love TGI Fridays, and we decided to order some ribs for the New Year's Eve dinner. My friends were preparing the other dish at home, and off I went to TGI Fridays to pick up the ribs. I get there, tell the host I have a pickup order, and she says we'll be ready in just 5 minutes. I say, okay, it's fine. The atmosphere at TGI Fridays is fantastic. It's one of my favorite restaurants. Dim lighting, a nice color scheme with deep reds, warm browns, and black, my favorite color, is all around. Live sports are always playing on TV. And the music in the background, it really hits the right spot for me. I get there, I sit at the bar, I don't take my phone out, just looking around this nice place that I like. And this song starts playing. And somehow I start singing it. Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty stinging clear. I didn't even know I knew this old American song. I mean, I didn't even speak English 3 years ago, but somehow the song was in here. And I can't help but ask myself how much I would let the fear take the wheel and steer. I think I hear, sir, I think someone was talking to me, but I didn't listen, I just kept singing. But lately, I'm beginning to find that I should be the one behind the wheel. I should be the one behind the wheel. And this girl is like, sir, your order, your order. And I'm like, sorry, well, what's the name of this song? Oh, it's Drive by Incubus. I pull my phone out, I write it down, I pay for the order, and leave. On my way to my friend's home, I kept thinking, how much I'll let the fear take the wheel and steer. I should be the one behind the wheel. Well, I get there, we celebrate, we have dinner. The ribs, oof, delicious. I definitely recommend them. It's really affordable as well. Well, on the next day, January 1st, I sit down and write my New Year's resolutions. But how am I going to track them? I don't want to let them slip away like I did in 2024 and forget them all in 2 weeks. Something inside my head said, I need to combine some that I have, clarity, and some that I lack, simplicity. I'm going to set 5 goals that are specific, measurable, and achievable. I'm going to give 6 speeches at the club this year. I'm going to work out 4 days a week, no matter what, rain or shine. And I did the same for the other goals. And also, I'm going to hold myself accountable on the last Sunday of each month. I'm going to sit down for 30 minutes, look at what I did this month and what I have to do in the upcoming month. Here's the thing. We can be, goals are great. Oh, sorry, I forgot this line. Here's the thing. Goals are great, yes, goals are great, but without clarity and a simple plan, they can slip through your fingers faster than a secret at a family dinner. If we want 2025 to be the year we actually achieve our resolutions, we need to take control. It's like being behind the wheel of a car. If you don't know where you are going, you probably end up lost. I read this book a few years ago, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and one particular quote resonated with me. Mark Manson, the author, says, you can be happy and positive all the time. Sometimes life sucks, and you just have to take responsibility anyway. This is a tough truth, because let's face it, life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. There'll be days we feel like everything's falling apart. But that's where clarity comes in. When things get tough, knowing exactly what to do and what outcome you're aiming for, that gives you momentum. You know what you're doing. I'm doing ABC to conquer X, Y, and Z. Tomorrow is going to be a better day, as simple as it sounds. And when I reflect on that line, the fear takes the wheel and steers, I thought, we've all been there, right? When fear starts driving our decisions, whether it's fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of change, it's like sitting in the passenger seat while fear swerves you, of course. But guess what? We are the ones behind the wheel. And if we don't take control, fear will steer us into places we didn't plan to go. Oh, I don't want to be in this job. I don't want to live in this city. I don't want to be that person. That's why clarity and simplicity are keys. To hit our goals, we need a roadmap. Think about your goals. Are they specific, clear, and broken down into easy, manageable steps? Writing things down really helps with this. There is this quote, a goal without a plan is like a car without gas. You can't get anywhere without both. As Lucas Mello said, that's my quote. I was always this person who would set goals for everything, but not simple ones. A massive list of steps, actions to take, unrealistic outcomes. And at the end, it would stress me out, make me uncertain, and feel a lack of confidence because I wouldn't achieve them. I don't need to spend hours planning my workout schedule to work out 7 days a week or set a goal to give 24 speeches at the club in 1 year and spend hours creating them all. I don't need to be that hard on myself. I should make them clear, simple, and achievable. And challenge, of course. An extremely smart guy and a friend of mine once told me, right here on this stage, if we change the way we look at things, things change. And that stuck with me. That's why I've decided to start looking at my goals from this different perspective. So, as we move through 2025, let's remember, we are the ones behind the wheel of our lives. With clarity, simplicity, and a bit of accountability, we can drive ourselves toward our goals. It's not about perfection. It's about taking consistent, small steps in the right direction. Let's make this year the year we take control, steer through the uncertainty, and truly achieve our resolutions. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you.